related to, fiction, or something that is related to some sort of characters or anything in general. It gives a good touch to people's eyes, and it also becomes um, uh, uh, it's seen by people, and it also becomes popular among the people. So more or less like social media posts or quotes that people write, or informative, you have those uh, slides where you have these information about certain things, and a whole set of grid talking about social media marketing or social media content, or how a content writer should um, present their page on Instagram or Facebook or any other social media platform. So basic purpose of content is to provide valuable information to the reader. As a reader, what do I expect from a person who's a writer? अगर मुझे कुछ प्रेजेंट करना है, तो वो किस टाइप का होना चाहिए, दैट मैटर्स अ लॉट. So as a reader, I expect a lot of catchy information, something that I don't know, something that is a hot topic, or something that is very popular among the teenagers or among our age group. So something like that. Next slide. Okay. Now I really want you all to unmute and tell me if you all know these websites or apps. Can just someone drop it in the chat box or just talk to me? Okay, so someone.
The Medium is, I guess, a blog posting website, and GitHub, I guess, all of us use. I mean, especially engineers, software engineers.
Yes, perfect. So Medium, okay, um can we have a thumbs up if you know Medium, or a thumbs down if you don't know, so that I know that how many of them know or not. Okay, so a lot of people know what is Medium. I'm glad. I think, okay, do we have a maximum amount of people FEs here, or we have others as well? Maybe just drop it in the chat box. Can you all do that for me, please? Okay, perfect. I see a lot of FEs here. Okay. Hi, guys. It's good to see you all here. Okay, we have SEs too. Oh, we have Ts as well. Oh, nice. Okay, so to those who don't know about Medium, Medium is basically a website. It also has its own app. It is used for articles. It is used for publishing articles, as well as you can get information related to whatever technical domain you are searching for. So, for example, my recent point of interest has been IoT. Does anyone know what is IoT? Can you all just drop it in the chat box or unmute and talk to me?
Internet of Things.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so IoT is Internet of Things, and all of us know how IoT has a huge boost in these recent years, and it also has a lot of popularity. Everything that you use from your in your day-to-day lives or has a part of IoT invested into it. So IoT has a lot of popularity these days, which is why my current point of interest has been IoT, and I wanted to write an article on that. So I went on Medium, that is this website which is used for publishing articles and also getting information about certain domains. So I went on this website and it has an option where you can log in into it, and then create your own account first of all, then start writing with whatever topic that you've chosen, have it proofread by someone or proofread by yourself, and then publish it. And you also have a lot of content available on Medium, which helps you to understand how a technical article needs to be written. So yes, does anybody know what is GitHub? Can anybody unmute and tell me what is GitHub? कोई भी, anybody can unmute and tell me. Any random person can just unmute and tell me.
It's like a
And
code sharing platform where we share our.
yes, go ahead, please. बोलते रहो.
Yeah, it's a code sharing platform where we share our work, whatever we have done in like technical things,
Okay, so it's a
and we
code.
can explain more about that.
Okay, perfect. Anybody else? किसी को कुछ और बोलना है?
Ma'am, it is an open source platform where companies are pulling requests about their problems and programmers are giving solution to their problem.
Okay. Anybody else? Something new, something different. Anybody else? Does somebody have anything that they want to share which is different from what these guys said? Like what Nandini and Rahul said. उसके अलावा किसी को कुछ और बोलना है? Guys, please be interactive or else मजा नहीं आएगा. Hello. Hi. Can someone
Hello.
talk to me?
It helps to maintain version of the project, and it is also a platform where various people can contribute on a project and they can publish it so that others can view it.
Okay, perfect. So GitHub, as everybody knows, is a popular platform which is used for hosting and collaborating software projects. Whatever code you need, मिनी प्रोजेक्ट प्रेजेंट करना है, एक ही दिन बाकी है, काम खत्म नहीं हुआ है, यू डोंट हैव अ कोड रेडी, गिटहब पे जाओ, सर्च करो, कोड उठाओ, कॉपी करो, पेस्ट करो, प्रेजेंट कर दो. ऑल ऑफ अस डू दैट. आदत पड़ गई है, 4 साल से करते आ रहे हैं, ऐसी इंजीनियरिंग खत्म कर देंगे. This is what majorly GitHub is used for. But there are a lot of people that use GitHub and take it very seriously, and they do put their projects on that. So yeah, GitHub is a open source, and it is used for uploading research papers and codes, and it is basically used by uh, engineers to present their projects and to for other engineers so that they can take the projects from there and present it to their externals during their mini project viva session. Okay, next slide, Ayush. Okay, अब मुझे बताओ डी जोन और हैकरनून के बारे में किसी को पता है? आई एम प्रिटी श्योर काफी कम लोगों को पता होगा. You all can put it in the chat box or maybe unmute and tell me. Do you guys know what is D zone?
Yeah, I know about Hackernoon, where
Okay.
blogs were published about IoTs. Basically, the blogs about all the techies or the tech jobs related AI, IoT, ML, AI, and cybersecurity like stuff.
Yes, perfect. Right. Anybody else? Does anybody else know what is D zone? हैकरनून तो अमन ने बोल दिया. उसके अलावा okay. So a lot of people are telling me that they have no idea what is D zone. Anybody else? Okay, Ayush says he knows Hackernoon. Anybody else? Guys, we have 50 participants and I only get so less response. ऐसे कैसे चलेगा? Nobody? Do you all want me to talk about it? Or should I wait for someone to answer?
Please talk about it. We have no idea about it.
Okay. So, D-Zone is a platform that focuses on software development. So, when you go on this website, you will find that it has a lot of informations about all the technical domains, and it is just for that. So, there it's basically a type of a community which has developers and technical professionals who are interested in reading and sharing their technical articles and their technical information that they have. So, people from the technical community, people who are a part of these domains, and people who are pursuing something technical. So, engineers or people who are pursuing bachelors in computer science or IT, or people who are pursuing or getting their masters done in AIML, So these guys have a huge, large number of audience that whole solely work towards the technical side, that is the software part, and towards the writing and reading of the technical articles. So that's exactly what D Zone is. D Zone is basically, it has a lot of relevant topics that are trendy. So if there is something like something related to IoT, AIML, or something related to data science, D Zone has it all. Okay, Hackernoon on the other hand, it's a quite fun and interesting website. So when you go on Hackernoon, like when you go on the website, Ayush, can you show them the website once? Like close
Yeah,
this.
yeah, sure.
Kree, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So while Ayush shows you the website, guys, you know, right? This is the Google Developer Student Club's workshop going on. So we always observe people who are very much active while our workshop and all, and we reward them with goodies. So again, a reminder, like you can, whatever questions being asked, you can answer them. Even if it is wrong, it doesn't matter. We are here for a conversation, not a one-on-one, one-sided session. हमें चाहिए कि आप सब लोगों को ये सब चीजें पता चले, because these are important things every engineer or every even non-engineer who are interested in content writing should know. So be interactive, ask as many questions as possible, because you are giving your 1 hour over here, and I guess you all should take some input from this workshop and implement it in your career. So that's what all we wanted. If you don't interact, we really won't be able to get, are you getting it, the content or not. So yeah, call your friends as well. We have a lot of content to cover in next slide. So yeah. Okay, Kree, you can continue.
Yes, Mehul. Okay, guys, you can see the website here. It looks so much fun. Can you see the design? Can you see the layout? I love the layout basically. Okay, Ayush, can you just go down a little bit? Okay. Do you see how these guys have so many um domains present? They have their trending stories, trending companies. They have on the top, they have their articles, and on the bottom they have
मैम म्यूट है
Kritika, you're on mute, bro.
Am I audible?
No.
Yeah, you are now.
Yeah,
Now
you
you're.
are audible, Kritika.
Okay.
Now you're audible.
Ayush, can you just go on the top and show them the categories? Yes. See, you have read top stories, write, learn about, and you can also partner with them. They have crypto, tech, co-directory, slogging, shop. Then you have on top, you have start writing, login, and you have a notification panel as well. Okay. So before we move on, let me tell you what is Hackanoon quickly. Hackanoon is a website that is based like totally used for publishing articles and reading articles. And their main focus has always been on blockchain, cryptocurrency, and other newly emerging technologies. And they also accept articles on the other domains, but their main focus has always been on blockchain cryptocurrency. Yeah. Ayush, can you get back to the presentation? Yes. Okay, next slide. How many of y'all use this on daily basis? ये तो बता ही दो अभी.
Yes.
Regular?
Grammarly is used for spelling checks and
Grammar also. So like sentence framing and stuff. Grammarly.
rephrase a
Okay.
sentence.
Do we have apart from Grammarly, do we have Quillbot family here?
Yeah,
Because all of us
Quillbot.
know.
Yeah, Quillbot for paraphrasing of AI text.
Yes, exactly. Does anybody else know what is pre-post SEO? This is not that popular, but it's a really great website. Anybody?
It's basically like there is all in one. So there is plagiarism, there is
Yes, there is
indexer, paraphrasing
plagiarism.
tool.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. Pro writing aid? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, I'm assuming nobody knows what is pro writing aid. So I'll just tell you all. Okay, so pro writing aid is another writing tool that is similar to Grammarly, pre-post SEO, Quillbot, but it helps you in clearing all your punctuation errors. It helps you in improving your writing style. It gives you a clarity, and it also clears your style and tone issues. So if you have something that you've written and it's not up to date or needs a lot of modification, then Pro Writing Aid is a good website for that. Grammarly, all of us know Grammarly is used by all of us, but I feel on a personal level, if
You
Hello.
aren't audible again.
Yeah, guys, she will be back soon.
okay, can you all hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so
Yes.
sorry, I've been
Mhm.
facing
Yes.
issues. Okay, so I was saying, सबको पता है pre-post SEO is it's all in one website. It has everything that you need. It has plagiarism check, it has paraphrasing, it has grammar, it has summarizer. You can use it for anything and everything. It has everything. It's just all in one website. And I, on a personal level, if you ask me what I prefer on a daily basis, I prefer pre-post SEO for plagiarism and for paraphrasing any content that I want to paraphrase. And Quillbot I prefer for grammar and yeah, that's all. Like these are my two go-to sites if I'm actually up to something and if I'm writing something and I just want to have a quick check of grammar or any punctuation error that I've made. I prefer these websites. Ayush, next slide, please. Okay. coming to the main topic of everything that we've heard about. So, uh, we'll be talking about how to write a technical paper. But before we do that, can anybody tell me if they've ever come across any type of technical paper? Or have you seen any research paper before?
In addition to Kritika's question, you can also tell us what is a technical research paper. Am I audible, Kritika?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. There are people here from second year, third year as well. So you guys are going to write your research paper soon in your next semesters. So do you guys know what are technical papers or technical research papers, what it contains? Any idea?
It actually is the summarization of whatever the research on that particular topic is.
Okay.
So
किसी और
like
को
for
बोलना है? Yes,
so for
Drashti.
a particular topic, we write the abstract and then the introduction, then what algorithms or procedures we have, used for that particular like product or a model that we were building. So uske liye what algorithms we have used, all of those things are mentioned in the technical paper.
Okay, anybody else apart from this? कुछ भी add करना है to this whole thing that Drashti has said right now? Drashti के अलावा anybody else wants to say something?
By the way, the Drashti's answer was perfect.
Yes.
Yes, she has covered all the points. Anybody from first year, do you guys know what is technical research paper? Because
Yeah, I do read about how a research paper has been published in recent times. Like I do read about Chat GPT 4 when they published their research paper on it. How a large language model has been contributing to AI, and how they are competing to all the competitive exams like SAT, ACTs of particular
Mhm.
subjects, and how the Indian exams they are not able to compete with. So how the chat GPT's models on what their framework is and what their data are working on it, and how does it competing to the exams. The research work states about that. I think so. Please let me know if I am wrong or not.
Okay. Let's not make it more complex as such. Whatever points you have said that are all correct, but to put it in a layman terms, suppose you have pick up a project, and if you have done any addition, if you have suppose the guys who are aware about machine learning projects and all, so even if you increase your model's accuracy even by 2% or 3%, which is not there out, not anyone is doing or not anyone has done, then that can be counted as your contribution or your research on which you can maybe post a paper. So जो भी तुम लोगों ने काम किया है या जो भी तुमने कोई इनोवेशन किया है अपने प्रोजेक्ट में, that you can uh, put it in a research paper and publish it in various conferences, or for the matter of fact, IEEE, if you guys know. So IEEE is a biggest organization which have a lot of things going on. So they have their IEEE paper format as well, IEEE publications as well, like IEEE Explore. So you can like publish in those. Okay, Kritika,
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
continue.
Mehul, just like how Mehul said just now, we have IEEE format we have research papers that are based on IEEE format, and we also have other research paper formats that you can check on the internet. But why publishing a technical research paper is important? It is important because once you prepare a project, once you present it to the external or to the authorities that are present in that particular place who are seeing your project. A research paper is basically a legal documentation of your project. First of all, it's unique. It's not a copied project. Final year projects are always unique and they are not um, based on what earlier projects are. So it's basically presenting a brand new project, something that you have made and something that you want to keep it as your own. So you prepare a technical paper, a research paper that is based on your project, and it's a legal documentation which a lot of professors ask their students to publish it, so that they have, or instead of publishing it, you can also go for their copyright issues. So this is done to make sure that uh, anybody who comes across your project knows that this so and so project belongs to you. It's a clear communication between you and the presenter, so that the presenter can understand that this is the problem and this is the solution that you have presented to them. It's an act of communication, and it's also about showing what you have done um, throughout your 4-year course. So next slide, Ayush. Okay, so this is something how a technical papers. Okay, wait, I think there is. Ayush, can you take the next slide? Move ahead. No, come back. Go back to the same slide. Yes, okay. So you start with the abstract, just like Drashti said. Abstract is basically a gist of what you have presented in your whole report. So abstract is basically you telling the uh, reader that my project is so and so, and this is what we have done throughout the whole course time, and this is what we are presenting in the project, and these are the modifications made to the project. And yeah, and then comes the introductory part. Introduction is basically talking about the topic, and then talking about what your project is and what it is based on. So if I have a project that is based on AIML, and it also involves cybersec. So I'll be first talking about AIML and then talking about cybersec, and then moving on to the background. Background is basically giving a background check of what my project is, collecting the information and explaining the topic as to why it is important. Main content has several different sections. It has subtopics, it has data, it has statistics, it has references of what you've used to make this project, or if there is any other earlier reference that you have used to uh, you to make this new project that you are showing to the presenter. or something like अगर मैंने एक past year प्रोजेक्ट को लिया और इसे मॉडिफाई करके अपना ओन प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है, so I'll be talking about the past project that is already available in the market, and then I'll be talking about what exactly my new project has. Then comes the conclusion part. Everybody knows हम conclusion में क्या लिखते हैं, but that's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to just write that we've completed this project and yeah, we're done with the project and this is what the outcome is. We are supposed to tell what we were able to understand and what was the process of presenting that project. By it has to have your making of the project, your contents, your applications, your whatever websites and whatever you've used, whatever references you've used, whatever recommendations, everything. And then comes the references part, which is basically listing all the sources like all the websites, all the applications that you've used to make that project, to complete that project. So yeah, Ayush, next slide. Okay, before we move on, does anybody have any questions regarding what is technical research paper? Guys, can I please have an answer?
Yeah.
Is it clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so someone in the chat box has written technical and research papers are the same. It's technical research paper. A research paper can be technical and it can also be non-technical. It depends on what research you are doing. So it can also be something related to psychology. For example, if I'm a student pursuing BA in Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, and I've been asked to present a research paper, to publish a research paper. So it can be something non-technical, it can also be something technical. It depends on your course, it depends on your domain. So yeah, I hope I'm clear. Ayush, we move on to next slide. Let's talk about what is technical article. We've read a lot of articles. We've read about what all articles are present. A normal day-to-day article also has, a normal non-technical article also has a topic, then a main subtopic, and then a little bit of outline of the article. Then it has the main content, and then it has the ending, and that's how it works. But how do you start writing a technical article? You start with choosing a topic. So choosing a topic totally depends on what domain you prefer. It can be non-technical, it can be technical, it can be something that you've covered before, or something that is very popular among the people. So it has to be something that, it totally depends on what topic you choose. How do you want to target your audience, and what do you want to show? After choosing the topic comes the research part. So obviously, अगर मैंने कोई topic choose किया है, for example, I've chosen this topic that is, what is human computer interaction. So human computer interaction is HCI. HCI stands for human computer interaction. So human computer interaction is basically interaction between humans and computer. So now I have no idea about this, but I'm really interested in this topic and I want to uh, write an article on this. So how am I supposed to do that? First of all, I will go and check for uh, what exactly human computer interaction means. So I looked for what is human computer interaction, and then I went for what it stands for. So HCI stands for human computer interaction, which is basically a study of how humans interact with technology interfaces. And it's the major three parts of this is the user, the computer, and their term of interacting and working together. So, okay, now I already know how HCI works. So, HCI works on the basis of how computer and the user interact. तो ये मेरा main point तो हो गया. I wrote about it and I explained what is human computer interaction. Now, I don't know how human computer interaction came into existence. मुझे नहीं पता कि ये इसका uh, इसका डेवलपमेंट कब हुआ, how did it come into uh, the eyes of audience, and when did people start recognizing what is HCI. So I will look for that. So for example, now human computer interaction was found in 1980s. So 1980s, we got to know that there's something called as human computer interaction, and it is more of like usability is less intensive, and it is basically to uh, produce safe and functional systems. So human computer interaction is like interaction between human and computer, for example keyboard and mouse interaction with the hands, or like gesture, and then you have augmented reality and virtual reality. So now I already got an overview of what is human computer interaction. Then the main point after the introduction becomes the overview of HCI. Then comes the future of HCI, because I have no idea what the future of HCI is going to be. So I'm going to look for what is the future of HCI on Google, or probably on any other website like Medium or DZone or Hackernoon, and then look for what is the future of HCI. Now, I have no idea what is the future of HCI. So I'm going to look for that, and then that becomes my second last topic of my article. And then comes the end part, which has to have how HCI is going to impact the lives of humans in the coming years. So that's how you complete an article. So you start with the introduction part, then you come towards the overview of the topic, and then you have the main current situation that is faced by that particular topic. So if the current situation has something related to, oh, like um, this particular topic has so much popularity and people are actually interested into it and are looking forward to what more it has, so that can become my third last topic. Then comes the future of that particular domain, and then comes the ending. Next slide. Okay, so now, what is Google Season of Docs? Ayush is going to tell you what is Google Season of Docs. This is one of the reasons why we conducted this workshop. And before we complete this whole thing, I have something that I would like to ask you all. Do you guys have anything that you want to ask to me? Something related to the technical research paper part, or something related to the articles, or if you want to see the article that I wrote on HCI, I can probably share it in the chat box.
Kritika,
Yes, Mehul.
yeah, before going ahead, I would like to add something to the technical research and as well as technical article, especially technical article, how someone should write technical article. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, as you must have heard, Kritika explained you how to write technical article with an example of HCI. Um, that is the perfect flow you should follow while writing any article. But you know, with that you also need to take care of कि आपकी जो audience है जो वो article पढ़ने वाली है, that should be like हर एक sentence के बाद that you should like generate some curiosity कि okay next क्या आ रहा है, as in every your sentence your पूरा article should be like a storytelling format में होना चाहिए. मैं right कृतिका?
Yes, Mehul.
So that will always generate a curiosity to read further, because क्या होता है ना, हमने खुद देखा है कि हम कुछ articles पढ़ते हैं वो बोर होता है. So you know, you should always write that you are explaining it to someone. Suppose I am I'm explaining you guys कि how to write a technical article. You can also write a blog on it, जैसे कृतिका ने अभी सबको explain किया कि how to write it. So वैसे ही तुम लोग blog में वैसा लिखो, such that the other person while reading it will feel कि okay, that person is actually sitting in front of me and explaining me कि कैसा है. Those kind of writing will help you to engage with your audience properly. Otherwise क्या होगा ना कि अगर हम सिर्फ जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन इंटरनेट पे है वो बस पढ़ के हम डायरेक्ट ब्लॉग में रिफ्रेज करके डालेंगे तो देन देयर विल बी नो यूज ऑफ इट, क्योंकि फिर देन you won't be getting the audience, people won't be liking your articles as well. Kritika, am I correct about
Yes,
this?
Mehul,
Do
you
you
are.
agree? Yeah.
I do agree with you.
Yeah. So,
Basically, it's like if you don't read about the topic, there is no point in writing an article then.
yeah.
That's what Mehul is trying to make you all
And more
understand.
than that, technical art, content writing is not all about कि तुम्हें सब topics के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. Content writing is just like कि okay तुम्हें पढ़ना है, even if you're not reading it properly, research is what is the key to any content writing. uh, Whatever topic you're aware of, even चलो मुझे blockchain नहीं पता, but मुझे जाके 10 to 20 articles padhne hai. Don't limit yourself while whenever you are reading something about something, don't limit yourself only to the first page of Google search. There is an option. You can shift to the next page as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever you're researching, when you want to write something about any topic, just research a lot. 10 YouTube videos dekho, wahan se points gather karo and then write about it. So then you will have a lot of varied research that will support your blog and people will like it actually. And you know what, whatever Kritika has explained, like Medium ho gaya, yeah, GitHub ho gaya. So Medium and GitHub se, like especially from Medium, you can even earn money if you are very popular on Medium. And through GitHub as well, it will help you to write the README. Like suppose do anyone of over here aware about README files? क्या होता है README in GitHub? You guys are aware about GitHub, but README files क्या होते हैं in GitHub? README.md.
I
Anyone?
think it's like description of the code that you have written or the like
Yeah.
whatever thing you
So,
have shared, it's description of it.
mhm. So it's about description of your project. Whatever project you've uploaded on GitHub, it's about description. So someone has mentioned as well कि यार GitHub हम open source के लिए use करते हैं. Like people put their projects. If anyone wants to contribute, they come to the project and contribute to it. But for that person to know about what your project is, you need to write in detail कि okay तुम्हारा project किस बारे में है. So for that you need to have good skills about writing technical articles or technical things, because content writing, I am sure there are a lot of people over here who are doing content writing, but not in technical field, because technical field requires something more than your normal content writing. You should know the art of storytelling. That's where you can crack how to write technical articles. That's
Okay,
all from my
someone,
side. Yeah.
Mehul, there is someone who's written in the chat box.
Okay.
Can't earn money because Medium doesn't yet transfer funds to India. It's not member of Stripe accounts yet.
Parag, there are always alternatives for it. Like we can talk about it, but yeah, I'm not saying ki, okay, you can earn a lot of uh, like money from it. It's just like this is an option over there as well. You can monetize it, but that will take a lot of time. Even you can even make your own website and you can even put your blog over there. There is a blogspot as well by Google. So even you can write over there. You can on the ad revenue over there and you can earn money. Our main point is not that. Our main point is like you should know the importance of writing, and there are different ways to even earn money from that. Anyways, we can cover it in Q&A. Kritika, I guess we can move forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Ayush, can you start?
yeah, taking over. Thank you so much, Kritika and Mehul. So, hello guys, myself Ayush Mokal. I am the community manager and technical content coord at GDSC SIESGST. So, I will be talking about Google Season of Dogs. So, before that, how many of you actually know about Google Summer of Code, GSOC? Can you raise the hands? How many of you know what is GSOC? Okay, one guy. Yeah. So you must have know about Google Summer of Code, but Do you know about Google season of dog? So, so Google Summer of Code basically focuses on software development part, right? Wherein a lot of organizations come together, they get accepted by Google, and then we apply, we put down our proposal for the software development of that particular organization. Okay, but in as the name suggests, Google Season of Dog focuses on software documentation. As Kritika briefly talked about it in the entire PPTs, in the explanation that software documentation is really important so that the end user will understand how actually the software works, right? So the Google Season of Dog used to be a sister program with GSOC, but now it runs separately and has its own independent timeline. Okay, so Google Season of Docs helps engaging the technical writing community in open source documentation, basically. So, wherein now the part comes as making user guides. Okay, so there is a tech organization which gets accepted by Google in Google Season of Docs, wherein they have to, we as participants, when we apply for Season of Docs, we are we are told to write user guides, tutorials, then API reference documents for them. Okay, so this can vary from organization to organization as it is coming in every year different organizations take part, also some repeat. So this is some generalized timeline for the GSOC. So in Google Season of Docs, you can earn a stipend starting from $5,000 to $15,000. So now it sounds like a lot of stipend, right? It's 3 lakh rupees to 11 lakh rupees, but it's not all about money, right? So, well, yes, with experience of technical content writing, you can apply in Google Season of Docs. But yes, it has high competition, but high reward, right? So don't be afraid because of the competition, but apply this year to gain the experience of the application process so that you will be aware of how actually the application works. And by maintaining a very good profile of yours, you can actually, get in the Google Season of Docs and, earn a big stipend. So this is where you will find more information about Google Season of Docs again. Also, this is the official repository which you will find from this a link wherein you have to create. There is a one already created folder. There is a markdown file in that. Okay, wherein you have to put in your profile and also your portfolio. Okay, so from there, the organizations also apply parallelly so that it happens to be working similarly. So, well, yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay, does anybody have any questions regarding Google Season of Docs? So we have Ayush and we have Mehul with us who can answer your queries. So yeah, one by one, you all can just unmute and talk about it. And if you all don't want to unmute and talk, you can drop your questions in the chat box and we are here to answer.
Hello, Kritika.
Hi, hello.
Actually, I don't have query about GSA, but in general, if I want to start writing like technical content, uh, where should I start? I should write about first the topics that I know about, or I should like take new topics to research and write about it. Any
Okay,
suggestions?
so when I started, I'm going to tell you my experience. When I started writing technical topics, like topics that are totally based on the current technologies, I started with what I already knew. So I was already interested in Internet of Things since a very long time. So I chose that as my first topic. So start with what you already know, because once you start with what you already know, you try to look for information that you don't know about that topic. you already have a lot of knowledge. अगर मुझे एक XYZ टॉपिक के बारे में उसका पास्ट प्रेजेंट और फ्यूचर ऑलरेडी पता है, बट मैंने वो जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन मुझे पता है वो अभी करंट इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है, वो पुराना इंफॉर्मेशन है. So look for what is the current situation of that domain. For example, if it's like artificial intelligence has a lot of subdomains now. It has a lot of branches coming out. So artificial intelligence can be used in a lot of technologies, other technologies, and it is also paired up with a lot of other technologies. So look for what is exactly the current situation of that domain. Once you do that, you will get to know that okay, so certain XYZ topic already has so much growth in past 3 months. So start with what you already know and try writing short articles, like articles that are only of 300 to 400 words, and dhire dhire make it bigger. Like start with 300 words, then start with 500, and then go on to 700 and 1000 words. Is that okay?
Also, I had one more doubt. Yeah,
Uh,
thank you about that. I had one more doubt. There are some topics like they have much more information if we go like inside it.
if you
Let's say,
go
for
deeper.
example, yeah. For example, if I say HTML and I start writing about it, there are many tags, there are different attributes. So if I write about HTML, do I have to write about like each of the tag, each of the attribute? Like I have to all of them, or just like overview?
It totally depends on you. So if you want to give an overview of what is HTML, then go with the basics. Start with what is HTML, then give a gist of the attributes and the entities that are used in HTML, and then finish the article with what is the current situation of HTML in the youth, or like what is the future of HTML in the developers zone. But if you actually plan on writing an article which has a proper deep knowledge of what is HTML, then you will have to mention each and every attribute on its own. Like each and every attribute has to have its own mention in the article. So you talk about what is HTML, how it works, how is it used, and what are the attributes, some examples, and then end your article with what is the future of HTML or how HTML is currently working for the developers.
Also, just adding to Kritika's point, you know, suppose we take a normal topic like HTML that you have mentioned, Nandini. There are a lot of content already there out for that particular topic. So तुझे ऐसा कुछ लिखना पड़ेगा, या you should like find out the ways how one should remember a particular those tags. तूने जैसे बोला बहुत सारे tags है. So you can maybe find out some innovative ways to remember those tags, या कुछ अलग लिख सकती है. तो if you can try that, that will be good, because there should be something that will stand out your blog from other blogs which are available. If you are writing about general topics, अभी you will research about it, you will find कि okay ये सब information cover हुआ है, so कौन सा information cover नहीं हुआ है या उसके बारे में कम articles है, so you can maybe include that. You can maybe improve your writing such that किसी भी non-technical person को भी easily समझ में आए who wants to get into that. Just you can take any example. That's all.
Yes, thank you, Kritika and Mehul.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nandini. Okay, Drashti has a question. She wants to know if you have any idea about the entire publishing process of a research paper. I think Mehul can answer that question very well because he's in the final year and he also has his project ready. So yeah, Mehul, please go.
Yeah. So Drashti, it's like, पहले तो we make a research paper. We include every things that we have done, we make a project, then हमारा research paper उस पे बनता है. After we are very sure about कि okay, we have included all points, everything is covered, then there are different conferences happening around us, maybe by IEEE or maybe by other colleges as well. So you just need to submit your paper over there. If they like your paper, if they like your research, if they like your innovation, they will give you the acceptance of that particular paper, and then you can present. If they like, if your article is liked by everyone, then that will be published in the IEEE Explore, if I consider IEEE. Otherwise, different journals are there, which also publishes this article, sorry, this research papers. So basic simple process यही होता है कि पहले पूरा research paper you make it with the help of your guide, and then look for the conferences which is happening around, like overall India, where you can there are call for papers for every conference. So वहाँ तुम जाके submit कर सकते हो, और वहाँ से फिर then if they like your paper, if there is no plagiarism, very limited plagiarism, like less than 5%, then your paper will be accepted and you can present it in a conference. So this is how the process goes.
Right. So, because the thing is, Mehul, that I have a non-tech research paper with me ready. And so the thing is that, are there any resources through which we get to know about the conferences? Matlab, is there any Discord group or something? Because I really want to get my paper published.
So
And I have
your
actually,
yeah.
yeah, please.
So your paper is non-technical or technical?
It is non-tech.
So you can, you can look for the topic which on which you have written the paper. तो उसके around कोई conference हो रहा है. So then you can you just have to Google it, because बहुत सारे होते रहते हैं. There is this platform
Okay.
as well, Microsoft CMT, जहाँ से सब papers के submissions होते हैं. So because your paper is non-technical, I doubt वो
Hmm.
platform support करेगा. But you can just Google it, because rather than I knowing lot of platforms, अगर गूगल करेगी तो ज्यादा अच्छे से तुझे पता चलेगा. तेरे टॉपिक के अराउंड
Huh.
यू कैन जस्ट सर्च अबाउट कॉन्फ्रेंसेस एंड you'll get to know if there is any. Otherwise you
Have
can
you like
yeah,
had a chance to publish your paper?
sorry.
आपका पेपर पब्लिश हुआ है क्या?
Yeah, it is in the process. So I've applied for a
Okay.
lot of conferences. It is in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my friends who have published as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so if your paper has that research which is which people considers that it is important, then there is no problem in like publish ho jayega. So
Right.
just look for it, and then you can maybe reach out to me. If you don't find anyone, I'll help you maybe if I can.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, no problem. Rahul, do you have any question?
Yes, actually, I want to know the future of technical writing or this content writing. मतलब अभी जैसे ये जो ट्रेंडिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज है, चैट जीपीटी 4 और वो सब, मतलब तो कंटेंट राइटिंग का मतलब क्या फ्यूचर है? मतलब अभी जिसको कुछ
So
इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो वो
you're
बस
asking you're asking about the future, right?
यस.
Okay. So Kritika and I both can answer it very well. As someone I who has like into technical writing since last 3 years. So you know what, technical writing is just not limited to this platforms. LinkedIn, if you guys know, वहाँ भी जाके you can write the short content over there. You may be seeing the different content creators over there. Twitter हो गया, LinkedIn हो गया, वहाँ पे तुम short content create करके you can earn a lot of money. And as Ayush explained about Google season of dogs, can have you seen the stipend over there? Like you can earn just in 3 to 4 months, you can earn around 7 to 8 lakhs if you have the experience. So future,
Yes.
and you are also asking about ki chat GPT and all this is there. You can use it for your help. For पहले क्या होता था कि you will not be getting कि कहाँ किस पे लिखूं, but due to this chat GPT you can just ask them कि कौन से trending topics चल रहे हैं, and you can because this chat GPT and AI tools is now helping us कि हमारी जो रिसर्च पहले हमें करनी पड़ती थी जिसमें ज्यादा टाइम लगता था वो अभी कम हो रहा है. So this is not a disadvantage. This is an advantage for all the content writers who want to get into this field or all the content enthusiasts. So use it for your benefit. Don't get discouraged by it क्योंकि ये है तो, because at the end of the day it is a fake content. Whatever, if you just write, if you just ask ChatGPT and make him write कि okay मुझे इस पे article लिख के दे, and if you put it in a plagiarism software, it will be 100% plagiarized. So it's better you take a points from it and you can write in your own language. I hope I answered your doubt.
Yes,
I
Mehul,
have
you
a
did.
question. Okay. Am I
Yes,
audible?
Yeah,
go
Rahul.
ahead.
Yeah, so Mehul and Kritika, I had a question. I am on my way to, publish my portfolio website. So there is an important part of technical content writing which includes search engine optimization. We need to use that. So, can you help me in that if
Hmm.
possible
Okay, so you're
for
asking about
technical
SEO,
writing?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Kritika, would you like to take over or should I continue?
No, could you please continue so that I can just add this picture in the WhatsApp group by that
Sure,
time?
sure. Okay, so obviously SEO and keywords are very important for your, even if it is your website, even if it is your blogs, even if it is everything. जो जैसे अभी राहुल ने mention किया कि chat GPT AI tools है, you can use these tools to find the keywords that should be included in your blog or for the matter of fact, if you are making your website में भी SEO is very important. तो गूगल को पता चले कि तुम्हारा ब्लॉग किस बारे में है. If you guys know this ranking system of a website, which you will learn in your following years of engineering, you can maybe read about it. Key, this search engine always finds the keywords that is included. Even if you want to rank your website, you should include the metadata about कि तुम्हारी website किस बारे में है. So SEO का knowledge अगर मैं blog के स्पेसिफिक रखूं तो इट्स ऑल एट द एंड ऑफ द डे कीवर्ड्स से ही पूरा खेल चलता है कि कीवर्ड्स अगर तुम्हारे, अगर एआई पे मैं आर्टिकल लिख रहा हूँ, एआई के रिलेटेड जो कीवर्ड्स है, मशीन लर्निंग, डेटा साइंस, अगर ये तुम्हारे इसमें है तो तुम्हारा आर्टिकल रैंक होगा. अदरवाइज देयर आर चांसेस कि वो बहुत नीचे रैंक हो गूगल सर्च में. आई कैलाश, योर वॉइस वाज नॉट ऑडिबल टू मी, तो आई होप आई आंसर्ड. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क अगेन.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. So yeah, basically this also comes under technical writing only, right? Like this is also a part of it, right?
Yeah, like even in your resume and all, technical writing is important to write. Even write your resume, your cover letters is all and all. Even if someone planning here for GRE, तुम्हारे cover letters, तुम्हारे SOPs and all, for that you need the knowledge of technical writing. And all the first year students, you should start writing. फर्क नहीं पड़ता तुम्हें नॉलेज है अभी उसका पूरा कि नहीं, जस्ट स्टार्ट. पहले दो ब्लॉग्स खराब होंगे, उसके बाद इम्प्रूव होंगे, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे इफ यू आर कंसिस्टेंट इन योर राइटिंग, you will be improved and people will notice. Sorry. Okay. I
Yeah,
hope I
thank you.
answered your answer
Yeah, yeah,
question,
thank you.
Kailash. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, sorry, Kritika, I just want to add one thing.
Yes, Mehul.
तुमने वो पुश नोटिफिकेशंस देखे होंगे, राइट, जोमेटो स्विगी के. आई एम तो इन लाइक मुझे तो मिलना है जोमेटो के कंटेंट राइटर्स एंड स्विगी से. दोज आर सो एंगेजिंग. इवन if you have time, just check out the LinkedIn page of Zomato or Instagram page. Those one liners are so engaging कि you will be like ऐसा, if you want to write a content वैसे बनो. So you will always need to have an idea कि market में क्या चल रहा है, and उसी के around if you are writing it, then it will be like very popular. So you will be like noticing अभी जैसे IPL शुरू होगा वैसे you will be getting push notifications from Zomato क्योंकि ये मैच चल रहा है या कोई आउट हुआ, so you order a food ऐसा कुछ. So this is also a skill कि around क्या चल रहा है, उसके बेसिस पे आई विल राइट अ कंटेंट. टेक्निकल कंटेंट राइटिंग एंड नॉर्मल कंटेंट राइटिंग is very interesting if you just focus on it. लिंक्डइन इज द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ से तुम इवन शुरू कर सकते हो राइटिंग शॉर्ट कंटेंट. So yeah, if anyone has any more doubts, you can even ask. Yeah, Kritika, continue. You were saying something.
Yes, so I was saying the article that I was talking about, human computer interaction, I wrote it for IEEE magazine. I also worked as a IEEE junior editor for a year, and yeah, so that is it. I've sent it in the WhatsApp group because I couldn't add it here, so you can have a look at that. We also have our own Medium account, so you can also check out that. You will see that we have posted a lot of articles there, and you can also check our Instagram page, and you will get to know what exactly we do and how things work out in GDSC. If you guys have any questions, then y'all can just ask. Or are we done?
Also, I have like added my Medium ka account over there. So this was the first blog I have written. I've made not a first blog, but I tried कि इस blog में I covered all the storytelling stuff कि कैसे होना चाहिए. So you can just read it. मैंने उसमें एक flow maintain किया है कि if I'm talking about why someone should code, that will be like a one-on-one conversation I'm doing in that particular blog. So you can have a read over it and even tell me if it is engaging or if it is not. You can check other articles as well. हमारा GDSC का मीडियम अकाउंट पे भी बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स आएंगे, so you can follow it as well. Okay. Guys, any doubts? If you have, you can just unmute. You can put it in a chat. Kritika,
Okay,
Ayush,
so
you would want to share
I
anything?
have something that I want to talk about. So, seeing that we had more than 50 people join us for this session, we were thinking to keep a competition that is totally based on your content writing. So, we'll be posting a link, and we'll be updating about what exactly this is. If y'all are interested and if y'all want to participate in this competition, then do join in and do fill out the form so that we can assign you with the topic and then have your responses to it. And also, please let's not forget that this is something totally organized by the Google committee. So you all will be given the best ones will be given goodies that are officially being out by Google. So yeah.
Yeah, and also we'll be there to help you if you guys want to participate in Google season of docs. So you can reach out to us. This group is for you guys. You can have a conversation. You can put your articles over here so that um, we can give suggestions. We can appreciate if anyone is writing over here. So you can
If
put that
not
as
on
well.
group, and if not on group, if you feel like texting us on personal,
Mm-hmm.
please feel free to reach out to us on personal as well. We are always here to answer your questions. We are here to help you out with your articles, your technical, non-technical articles, or research papers or report, whatever you've created. We are up for it.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So I guess we are done. If guys, if you have any questions, you can ask us. Otherwise, also those who have missed this session, like beach mein join hua hai, we will be premiering this uh, on our YouTube channel, so you can subscribe us over there. Ayush, if you can put in the chat the link of our YouTube channel, it will be
Yeah,
great for
I'm
them.
pasting the all-in-one link so that they can go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
perfect.
guys, check out our different social handles as well, as we have a lot of content on our Discord as a resource hub in the under the resource hub section. So not just sorry, not just content. It will be like if you want to try web, if you want to try app, there is a lot of
Basically,
material over there.
Basically,
Hmm.
it's a community where you can join and reach out to all of us. the members, the official members of Google Developer Student Club of SIESGST. So if you have something, any query related to any domain, AI, ML, DS, or cybersec, we have a lot of domains, and we have a lot of people who are assigned under each domains who are ready to help you out. We also have other workshops going on. If you guys have no idea, you can feel free to reach out to Mehul and ask him what are the current workshops that we are doing. We have a Java bootcamp going on, we have AIML workshops going on, and we just now completed a content session. So yeah. Any other questions? Anything that you all would like to share? Anything that you want to talk about?
Feel free to talk anything if you have. If you don't know how to get started in this field, this is a conversation. We are not here. We are not your teachers. S- so feel free.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Nandini.
Thank you so much, guys. Also, we'll be floating a feedback form. So if you guys want your certificates, please fill the feedback form. So we'll be emailing your certificates to you. Okay. I guess we
That
can wrap up.
Yes, okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining in, and thank you for listening to me so patiently. Thank you for listening to Mehul and Ayush. I wouldn't have been able to complete this session without these two. These are like my supporters, biggest supporters here. So a big loud of applause for Ayush and Mehul as well. Y'all can just give us that reaction clapping wala so that they know that they are appreciated. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you, Mehul. Thank you, guys, for joining in and listening to me so patiently. And if you have any other queries, anything that you want to talk about, anything related to content, anything and everything, I'm always available. You can call me up, you can text me on WhatsApp, Instagram, everywhere, and I'll be replying to your messages. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. You can even reach out to Cree for non-technical content as well, as she's very good in that. So yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
I'll end the
Bye.
meeting now.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.